So you're moving here to the Dayton area and you're curious of what are the top 3 neighborhoods or surrounding cities here in the Dayton area in 2021. Well, my team and I and all our past clients have put our stuff together and went online and found out the best reviews so that you'll find out what it is coming up soon. So stick around. What's up, everybody? This is Tim Whittemore with the Whittemore Group right here in Dayton, Ohio. This is your first time to our channel. We do tons and tons of videos about everything you need to know about our area. Now, as a military veteran of 14 years and now a military spouse, I've moved so many places. And every time I moved somewhere, there was always such a lack of information of where to move to and what to anticipate. That's why we created this channel for you. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click that little bell so you're notified every single time we got a new video coming out. Now, honestly, we get tons of phone calls, emails, and texts from people that want to know what it's like to eat, sleep, work, play, all here in the Dayton area, and quite honestly, we love it. So if you are moving to our area or moving around our area, you got some questions, need some help, again, give us a call, text, email, heck, shoot us that little paper airplane. Whatever you need to do, we got your back when moving here to the Dayton area. So why are people moving to Dayton? Why is the big deal going on here? Well, if it's not because you're forced, because you're in the military coming to this area, or your job relocated you here, maybe it's just because you're choosing to come to this area. And this is the reasons why people would want to come here. Now me, I'm a transplant. I'm not originally from here. Matter of fact, the reason I got moved here was because my wife got stationed over at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. And as soon as I got here, I fell in love with it because of this reason, or these reasons. Mainly because it's a very exciting and growing culture. The city, it's a very vibrant city in Dayton. And we got here right before the pandemic hit, and it was an awesome place to go out with. And even when things shut down, what a great city to be a part of, and how they handled everything just so great. Now, not only that, coming from other areas of the country, especially being prior military and moving every 1 to 2 years, the highway systems here are phenomenal. It's so great to be able to jump on the highway and roadway systems and be 5 to 30 minutes away from anywhere you want to be. And that's to the north, south, east, west, wherever you want to go. The things that you want to do are within a quick driving distance. Not only that, but the food here is amazing. And no matter where you are in the greater Dayton area, they have fantastic restaurants, breweries, coffee shops, all these awesome places for you to go and really just enjoy the area. And if you want to know what the top restaurants are here in Dayton, you can check out our top restaurants video here on this channel. Also, Dayton offers a great amount of outdoor activities and festivals. Even though last year was 2020 and a lot of things were shut down because of the pandemic, that still had a lot of festivals that went on, although they were able to do it, if they couldn't do it in person, did it virtually. And now here in 2021, we're seeing them all come back, and it's very exciting to just go into your downtown areas and see the big pop-ups and little music festivals going around, and just people enjoying each other. And of course, moving here to Ohio, you do have the 4 seasons. There's actually, I'm going to call 5 seasons here, because you have the spring, right? And the spring is very great. You know, you've got all the colors and everything coming out. Into the summer, this is where all the festivals and things, and then the fall. Oh my goodness, the fall here is phenomenal. And then the clouds roll in, and then we're overcast for about 4 months. That it's a little depressing, but we do have some great restaurants and everything around here to kind of help you out with that, to get into the spring through the fall. Did I mention a 5th season? I'm just going to call it cicada season, which is in the spring. There's just absolutely crazy cicadas everywhere for a few weeks, but then they all go away. But ask anybody from this area and they'll tell you. Okay, without further ado, here what are the top 3 neighborhoods in 2021 in the greater Dayton area. I'm going to start with number 3, which is Springboro. Now, Springboro's about, again, 20 to 30 minutes south of downtown Dayton. It's a great area. Some of the key points about this area is, well, let's talk about housing. Well, this is a real estate channel, so let's talk about housing. The median house price here in 2021 is about $295,000. That's a high all the way up to about 1.1 million. Whew. That place is gorgeous, and a low down to about 139,900. Now, if you want to compare all these numbers to our national average for a single family home, it's actually 217,500. Now, schools in this area, actually all the schools I'm going to talk about are arguably some of the best in the area. However, schools here are rated A-. Our crime and safety in Springboro is rated in A-. And some notes about this area, it's just very clean. It just looks really affluent. There's a lot of new buildings, a lot of new shops, and it's kept up very well. Even if you go down their downtown area, their Main Street area, even those older buildings are very much kept up, and it's just a great place to go down to. They're building lots of different areas. They have a new performing arts center that's next to a big old Warped Wing brewery right there. I think they're trying to turn that into a Dora zone where you can actually walk outside with open containers and just kind of have like a little block party there. Some things about real estate in this area. The reason that the price is high is because it's bigger lots. You're on a larger piece of land. You've got bigger houses because of that. They've got some great parks. They just a couple of years ago put in a spray pad for the kids. And there's just lots of events. Even during the pandemic last year in Springboro, they still held a good amount of events, whether it was virtually or there in person with social distancing and all other COVID measures. So I personally love this area, and it's really nice to be in a convenient location. Even if you need to get down to Cincinnati or up to Dayton, it's a really nice middle point to be. Okay, going on to number 2, which is Centerville. Now, Centerville's housing, well, let's talk about where Centerville is. It's kind of center to everything. Anyway, Centerville is actually located maybe just about 15 to 20 minutes south of downtown Dayton, and it's positioned perfectly for all the suburbs and the places that you want to be. It's just south of Beaver Creek and Kettering, just due north of where Springboro's at, and conveniently located next to Miamisburg, where the Dayton Mall and all the places that you go during the weekend are right around the corner. All right, so let's now talk about housing. We've got a median housing price in this area of $249,950. Yes, $249,950. That's a high all the way up to $650,000 and a low down to about $74,900. And again, still a little bit over the national average of $217,500, but still really great as far as housing affordability and what you get here. Now, as far as schools are concerned, they are rated in A+. So they're rated a little bit higher than Springboro, but one of the big pushing points for people that want to move here for the kids. Now, crime and safety in this area is rated B. And some other notes about Centerville is there's really just a good balance as you drive through this area between nature and industry. Actually read this review on niche.com and I couldn't agree with it more. There's just lots of parks and green spaces and events that go through here. Now there's plenty of restaurants that have kind of popped up all over the place. And again, it's just close to where you want to go and being centrally located right there, and it's just a good feel in that community, which is why we rated it number 2. All right, what you've been waiting for, the number 1 neighborhood here in 2021. Can you guess it? It is Oakwood. That's right, Oakwood, one of the oldest, probably the oldest suburb in the Dayton area. Let's talk about housing. Housing, its median house price in there is a bit pricey at $349,000. It's a high all the way up to $899,900. I know I could have just said 900,000, but you know, we got to go with the numbers here. And low all the way down to $70,000. Now the schools are rated A+ in here. Again, arguably some of the best in the area. I've heard people in the area gloat that it's some of the best in the country. But it is really nice there. The crime and safety, this is really interesting. Crime and safety there's really no data. And I've gone on to Area Vibes, gone on to niche.com and pulled all this information like I do for all of these videos, and I couldn't find anything. Mainly because everything, like per year, it's pretty much in the single digits. So it's hard to rate that, right? So there's virtually no crime here or anything that we can find. If they are, they're hiding it really well. Just kidding. All right, some notes about this area. There are tons and tons of parks and green spaces. They've even got a really nice dog park that's out there. You've got great restaurants and shops. One of my favorite steakhouses is actually in there. You've got a quick drive to downtown. Like I said, it was one of Dayton's older suburbs, so it's really just a straight shot, maybe 5-10 minutes to downtown where you want to go. You've got really, really super friendly people. The reason I can attest to this is when I go out and, you know, we're out showing homes and things like that, there's pretty much block parties happening about 3/4 of the year all throughout the different cities or through this city, and it's just a phenomenal place to be, and people are super friendly and inviting. They've got great city services in here as well. People have commented that response time for like EMS and the fire department has been less than 2 minutes. Homes are a little bit on the smaller side because that's kind of how they built this out when they were zoning for this suburb of Oakwood. But the homes are a little bit older too, but just know that they've been through a couple of renovations since then. So what's that say about this home is that the bones of the home are really, really solid, and they've just kind of created, you know, new sort of granite countertops and whatever seems to be the best for that area or that era, and just making them look great and just been really, really just kept up throughout the years. And overall, this place is just a beautiful area. It's just a beautiful area. You can tell it's very affluent, but there are still available housing, rentals, what have you, for those that don't make that much money either. So overall, it's just a fantastic community out there in Oakwood. Now, one other caveat I want to let you know is that if you haven't lived in Ohio or a state that has higher taxes, this is certainly one of them. It's not New York or California, where I personally lived in both areas, and it is pricey, especially in Montgomery County. Now, I want to let you know that Springboro is not in Montgomery County, so the taxes aren't that crazy. But as we go down the list from 3 to 2 to 1, the taxes continue to go up and up and up. So I want you to go ahead and ask your real estate professional, ask your realtor, whoever that you're working with prior to purchasing a home, what those taxes are going to look like, because that's going to be a huge cost when it comes to closing costs. There's also this difference that we have here in home sales. It's called short and long proration. Again, ask your real estate professional about that so that you get the best deal possible. So that's all that we do have for you for the top 3 neighborhoods here in Dayton, Ohio in 2021. If you have any questions about anything that I mentioned here, please leave them here in the comments below. And if you are from either of these areas, you got something that you'd like to say about it, please keep it positive. Go ahead, leave it in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys and from you locals. And also, if you are moving to this area, you got some questions and you need some help, again, give my team here a call. It's not just me here. We got great locals, out-of-towners, military spouses. We're all here to help you. So again, give us a call, text, email. Again, you can send that little airplane. Whatever you got to do, we got you back when moving here to our area. Again, I'm Tim Whittemore with the Whittemore Group here with eXp Realty, and we'll see you in our next video. Take care.